Hello and welcome to my home. My name is Jackie. I have decided to pull out my current LV bags. So this is my luxury collection that's here. So I have 3 bags that are not here. One's on vacation with a friend. One is coming in the mail, should be here tomorrow. But it's going to my mother, so I'll get its own individual video. And then one's being repaired, and that won't get back to like almost the end of the year. But this is what I have currently. So the yellow one, the Phoenix, I've shown you. This one I showed you the other day in my luxury mistakes video, because I told you I had the carry-all, and I traded. This is really heavy because it's currently full. It's full of my things, right? So this one and this one for the carry-all. I think it was the PM, yeah, the smaller one. So this one I love, the Trevi GM. And I'll put this over here. So that's my current #1 favorite. This is my husband's #1 favorite, the Phoenix. I'll put it over here. So this one I haven't carried yet because I just got her. She is a Speedy 35. She has the bandolier. So I don't know when they came out with there's like no wear on this bag. This bag was pristinely kept. Somebody never used it. I love this bag because it is the canvas before it's coated. So this is theoretically what the canvas looks like before it's coated. And I love this bag. I like the soft slouchiness. I love everything about this bag. I love the way it looks. I love the monogram. I love all of it. I love everything about this bag. So this bag will never ever leave my collection. And I've said that before. This time it's for real on this one because I love this bag. This one is the only current bag I have, which is the Diane bag. I don't have the guitar strap because I hate the guitar strap. For me, it's too short, and so I didn't buy it. I bought this through my consignment friend, and she sold them. She was able to take the strap, and so I paid less for this bag, right? And the reason why I say even though this is current, but nothing I have is current, is because this is actually based on an older version. And it's just a redesign of something they had before, which I think was called the Sloan bag. So this is, it has a wonderful back pocket. If you've never seen the Diane bag, this is an awesome bag. Dawn loves couture. She has one too. So it's just a beautiful baguette style bag. I like the single compartment. I like the zipper back, even though I never use that back. I like the lining of the fabric. I love the piping. There's some paint on this along the edge of the leather here, of the leather here. This is actually not paint. This is what you're seeing. That red is the liner, the fabric liner. There is teeny tiny bit of edge paint on this leather, on this canvas trim right there, but almost this is all folded leather and stitched. Folded, the way they do this is they thin it out, wrap it, normally around a piping of some type, and then they stitch it. And I if I could find a bag made like this, I prefer them like this. And the same with down here. And incidentally, because it is thinner there, that is also where it wears out first. But I like the way it looks better than just being painted or a raw edge. And this is the treated vachetta. So this is already coming with a patina the way it's supposed to be. This is probably my oldest bag in terms of age. This is a little shopper tote. I had the long-handled shopper tote in black. I gave that to my best friend. She's the one who's borrowing my other bag, the Stressa bag, because she loves black, and I don't love black, but I love this bag. And these are one of these, I bought these several years ago. I'm thrilled that Epi Leather is coming back in style, because now I can use this bag. And this is called, so this is where I hid all my paperwork. And I have a card case. It's a handmade card case for my husband's. This is what it looks like on the inside. And this is a very old bag. This is not I don't even know if where the code would be in here because I never pay attention. This is one of those I bought off eBay from a Japanese seller. These are pretty popular. You can still find them. I don't know if they were popular in the United States, but they were in Asia. So I love this bag. I mean, there's some, you can see some dinging there. I need to, this is peeling of the edge coat. And I do have black edge coat I can repair that with. But that's really the only type of wear on this is like at the, there's some tarnish on this zipper pull. You can see that. But I've only used this bag a couple times. It just sits in my cabinet looking gorgeous. Is what it does. That's its function in life. Let me see what my paperwork is. So this is what happens when you okay. So this is, please find a closed copy of repair agreement to keep for your records. So when you repair something, they send you a form letter, a letter. I'm tired. I'm sorry. A letter, and in an envelope in your box when they ship it to you. And this has my personal information in here. But essentially, what this is showing you. Please change all the, this is the part I had asked for. Like, this is all the leather of the outside of my bag. And it says it's going to take 26 to 24 weeks, 24 to 26 weeks. This is just the service agreement that shows that they changed everything and they repaired it. So it shows the date of the transaction. So that's when I paid for it. And then it shows what they did to it. And this one is for my Bosfor bag. Surprisingly, this is the very first repair I ever did. So I did this repair first, and I'll throw these back in here so I can, again, eventually remember where I put them, right? This is the Bosfor bag, and I have it, it has its own video of my repairing of all the vachetta on this. So this was $600 to get the vachetta repaired. All the vachetta replaced, the trim, the tabs on the side. So there's not much vachetta on this, but you can see the age of this bag in the brass. It's not so shiny. And then the interior tab, that's what the exterior did look like. And darker than that, actually. And let's see. So they did the inside piping, all of the outside piping, and then these two tabs right here. And this is from the men's collection, the Bosfor bag. They don't make this anymore. I love this bag. It was the first thing I had repaired. So let's see what the second, one says. Unless this is a different paper. Oh, this is a receipt. Oh, this is for my Diane. This is the receipt, the original paperwork for my Diane bag, which originated life in Michigan. And I bought it through my consignment person. It was purchased 6/12/22, and it was $2,500. I have no idea how much I paid for it. Probably $2,500. But that bag's never leaving my collection ever. Probably a little less because I sold the, so I guess that one goes back to my most expensive bag, is that Diane bag. Let's see what this one says, because I have another one. This one should be my other repair. Client care service. Oh, this time they sent me a handwritten thank you note. And this one is for my totally, oh, okay, so it's a totally MM. I never knew which size I had because I thought it was a GM, but I was like, it seems small. So I changed all of the leather. Now this was expensive. Change outside main zipper, change all out leather parts. And this one was quoted, the outside leather parts is $1,140. And the zipper was $265 to change out. And this was done, so it's not for the faint of heart. This was expensive. So when you buy up a beat up bag, I'm going to get repaired, it costs more now. I know these used to be a little cheaper, but they're not cheaper now. This doesn't have the date. There's a repair number, and there's a barcode here, so I'm sure it's for their records. They can figure out when this happened. Let's see who, my SA probably, because this person I had to talk, this one was a little different. This one took a longer time to repair. This was a painful moment for me. I had decided, do I buy a brand new Neverfull, or do I repair this totally MM? And as you can see, I repaired. Now this is from Dress Up Your Purse. I just bought that because I like it. And so all of this other, the handles, I think they changed these O-rings, or they polished up really well. So there's not as, you would think there's not as much leather on this to replace, but apparently it must be because of the construction. To do this piping, you have to take apart the whole bag, essentially. There is you have to take apart the whole bag. So most of what you're paying for isn't actually the leather, the material. You're paying for the labor, So, and on the inside, this is the original inside, nothing different here. And as you see, I just throw in my dust bags. They send you a dust bag in the repair process. And I think this one does have, it does, but I don't know where they are. Like I said, I don't know date codes. I don't know how to read them. I know I've read 15 billion guides, and anyway, this is my authentic, totally MM. I don't remember how much I bought it originally. I bought it from my consignment friend. And it wasn't really that bad. I just really wanted to, I was either going to repair it, or I was going to buy a Neverfull. And now I'm happy. And the reason why this one is the pockets and the zipper. But this strap, this drop length is a longer drop length than the strap on the Neverfull. And because of the way this chap and this O-ring, this is a better bag. I don't know why they discontinued this. Again, this is another bag that I love that they discontinued. So this is my collection. So I have, essentially, what you're looking at is a shoulder bag, a crossbody bag, a tote bag, which is my favorite, a handheld shopper bag. That's all it is. It's a pretty little dainty bag. The classic and always lovely Speedy, which is a handbag and a shoulder bag and a crossbody bag, depending on how you wear the strap. And then the Phoenix, which is a handbag, shoulder bag. This does have a strap. It's not long enough for a crossbody. This is only a shoulder bag. So that is my luxury collection. I have only one other piece of Louis, and that is going to be a wallet, which I have no idea where it is, and a checkbook cover. Because I still have actually paper checks, which is weird for me too. Especially when you go places that want checks, because you're like, you want a check? And then you write the check. It's still an electronic transfer. They do the check thing, and they hand you the check back, because they've already processed it. Like, what's wrong with a debit card? I mean, like, really, Anyhow, this is my luxury collection. I don't actually think it's going to expand at all. Not on purpose. I have, the shoulder bag, the tote bag, the crossbody bag. There's always something I want. There's always a new bag I want. But I think for my luxury journey, I am done collecting Louis. I'm done collecting luxury, actually. I am focusing mostly on Dooney and curating my collection into a mostly Dooney, some vintage. I have too many bags already, so I can't constantly continue to curate further or adding to without removing, and I love my bags, so I don't want to have to be put in a situation where I have no space, where I have to get rid of bags just for space. And anyhow, if I do buy another bag, I will be sure to tell you first. So anybody, and if anybody knows a bag collector, pretty likelihood I will buy another bag, but I'm probably not buying any more Louis Vuitton bags because I can't afford them. I can't afford to repair them anymore because the cost of repair is so expensive and the cost of purchase is expensive. So I can occasionally buy a $500 bag, $600 bag, occasionally. And those bags in that condition normally need a repair of some type, or eventually will need repair. And I value the fact that LV does repairs. And the repair job, by the way, I got done on this Totally, and the Boss Fur came out of America, because we have three different places they do repairs: Texas, Ontario, California, and New York. And so they go through an assessment process. It's easier here in America. We can just go through the whole app process. I can do email, photos, or talk, make an appointment, and then it's a quote, and then I say yes or no, and then I send it off, and then they do their thing. The good news is it means that the bags I have sent in are authentic, because everything I have purchased has been pre-loved, so it's always a gamble, right? You know, my first Speedy I ever had was counterfeit. I didn't know that. And that's actually what led me down this Louis Vuitton journey, is that I realized I had a counterfeit, and I didn't like how I felt about having a counterfeit. Not so much that, well, the person who gave it to me didn't tell me it was fake, and I do believe they know. I'm hoping they didn't know. I mean, I hope they don't know, but I think they did know and didn't tell me. So, anyway, these are the bags I have. These are the styles I like. If I were to pick anything out of the new Louis collection that I have seen, if money was no object, I would probably really enjoy a Capucine. Winnie LV just showed her Capucine. That one I think is absolutely stunning. It is beautiful. I've never touched one. I've never seen one. I've never held one. I don't go into the stores. There is an LV store next to me, in 2 different towns, and I've been by them, but I don't do lines. I have back and disc problems. I'm not going to stand there and ask to wait in line to maybe look at something, to maybe spend my money. Either I'm going to spend my money and buy it, or I'm not, which is why I go through consignment, because the person I buy through all my LV consignment stuff, she has a ready stock. I talk to her, we call, transaction happens over the, interwebs, and I just drive down and go get it, because she lives close enough to me. She lives where my best friend lives, so I can just go down there, and occasionally she's mailed me things, and I prefer not to do the mail, just because I can just drive down there, but gas is such at the point that might as well just pay for mail, because it costs just as much. Anyway, I am rambling on and on, so I hope you enjoyed my Louis collection. I'm really looking forward to using this one, because I think this one's a very special bag. You still can find these on eBay. They run anywhere from $500 to $1,500, depending on condition. The problem with these tend to be the fabric. Because it's fabric, they wear a lot more. There's no feet, so it's a delicate bag. I'm not going to spray this. I'm going to use it as is, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to baby this one, because I know if I need to, I can replace the piping. I know I can't replace the fabric. Now, the fabric is as is. LV can't do anything about this fabric. The fabric is as it is, but I'm going to... Did I even show you the inside? I have it stuffed. But this is the strap it comes with. This is a beautiful, it looks like black, but what it is a really dark, kind of like mahogany, not mahogany, is red, more like it's ebony wood, which is not black. Ebony is actually a dark brown. But anyhow, this is a dark brown trim, even darker than the Damier, because I have one of those, which I don't have anymore. I had the Tivoli. Not the Trevi, but the Tivoli. It was very beautiful pleated bag. It was just so heavy, I couldn't carry it. Even empty, I couldn't carry it. It was a very well made bag. I still love that bag, but I couldn't carry it. It was just too heavy for my shoulders, and it wasn't worth the orthopedic bills. So anyhow, this is one of my favorites. Okay, they're all my favorites at this point in life. I don't have them if I don't love them. And these guys will never leave my collection. And they're the tried and true, the ones that hung out and have stood the test of time. And the only one that's currently in production is the Diane bag. And all the rest are no longer. I mean, the Speedy 35, but that's just Speedy, not this exact edition. It's a special limited whatever run. So anyway, thank you so much for my rambly video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my luxury collection. The only other luxury bags I have are, I have one Ferragamo, I have 3 Mulberry, and I have a few Longchamp, and that is it. All the rest are pretty much contemporary and American. Have a great day. Bye.